And this is why the market is open for this striker who has now 20 goals in Ligue 1. He's top scorer in Ligue 1, tied with Kylian Mbappé. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to discuss about transfer market. Today we touch on VITOR, ROQUE, Brazilian gem, playing for Atletico Paranaense, Barcelona, English club. What's going on? We stay in South America with a Chelsea deal finally completed, approved, set to be signed. And then guys, we are gonna touch on the third point of the day. What's going to happen with Jonathan David, one of the strikers on the market in the domino. So let's jump into it together. And guys, I mentioned Jonathan David and we start with him because we have to keep an eye on the Canadian striker playing for Lille, because the expectation in the industry at Lille around the player is the same. It's time for Jonathan David to get a top club move in the summer. I told you in February and in March about Red Bull Leipzig interest. This is concrete, this is for sure his top target for Red Bull Leipzig, but it's also true that Jonathan David is too expensive for Leipzig. So looks like an unlikely deal for Leipzig, and this is why the market is open for this striker who has now 20 goals in Ligue 1. He's top scorer in Ligue 1, tied with Kylian Mbappé. So he's doing excellent again with Lille. And what is important to say is that now there is a price tag. From what I understand, 65 million euros are enough to sign Jonathan David in the summer. So keep an eye on him because his dream is to play in La Liga or in the Premier League. These two leagues are the favorite destinations, and so for sure one to watch in the next months. Also, guys, discussing about strikers, VITOR ROQUE, Brazilian striker born in 2005, doing incredibly well in South America with Brazil, with the under selection of Brazil, but also with Atletico Paranaense, and they want around 45 millions for VITOR ROQUE. Let's see the formula of the deal, if they could be open to accept a loan with obligation to buy or not. So there are many details to discuss with Atletico Paranaense, but what's going on? From what I'm told, guys, the priority of the player remains the same, Barcelona. He dreams of Barcelona. He would love to join Barcelona. He was very clear in public, but also in private, also in the last few weeks. The player is still hoping for Barcelona move, but I'm told that the timing of this move is going to be crucial because VITOR ROQUE doesn't want to wait too much, like July, August, to make his move. He wants things to be clear as soon as possible, like May, June. And this is why for Barcelona, the timing is going to be really important. We know the financial fair play. This is the issue with Barca, of course. This is the issue with the free signings. This is the issue with Leo Messi negotiation. And this is the issue, of course, with VITOR ROQUE. So Barca have to understand how much they can invest. Also because Atletico Paranaense are not accepting 20 million euros. This was the opening approach. And so Barcelona have the priority, but English clubs are entering the race in this moment. So there are English clubs interested in VITOR ROQUE, and the timing is going to be really important. From what I understand, to complete on VITOR ROQUE, I'm not aware of anything advanced with Arsenal at this stage. We have many rumors because, of course, Arsenal director Edu Gaspar is Brazilian, but Arsenal have Gabriel Jesus, Arsenal have Edin Nketiah, Arsenal also have Folarin Balogun, who is doing excellent on loan and will return to Arsenal, waiting to decide his future, if he will be sold or he will stay. We have to understand his future, and so this is why the situation of VITOR ROQUE with Arsenal at the moment is not advanced, despite many reports, but there are other English clubs interested in him in case the Barcelona deal will not be completed. And then, guys, important news for Chelsea for the future, because many of you, maybe for the present, still saying, who is this talented guy? You maybe don't know him, and it's normal because he's 15 years old, but trust me, this is a top talent. Kendry Paez, I gave you the here we go weeks ago about this talented midfielder, Ecuadorian, born in 2007. Yes, 2007. Super young midfielder, but this is a top talent. This is an incredible player, already playing with the under 17 of Ecuador, so two years ahead of his age. Really incredible what he's doing. He's performing at incredible level. He had a fantastic game against Brazil a few days ago. And so what's going on? Chelsea have full agreement with Independiente del Valle for this boy to join in 2 years when he will turn 18. Due to the rules, of course. But what's going on now? Premier League and FA, the Football Association, have both approved the deal. So everything is set to be signed. They were waiting for this approval. Now everything has the green light, and so Kendry Paez will be in England for the medical test to sign the contracts, and then everything will be announced. So Chelsea are prepared finally to sign the contracts for Kendry Paez as top signing for the future. Remember the fee, 20 million euros for a boy born in 2007. It's important to clarify that could be 20 million euros depending on the add-ons included into this deal. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on Chelsea deal approved for Kendry Páez. VITOR Roque, where do you see his future? Would you like to see him at Barcelona, or maybe you prefer more experienced option for the backup of Robert Lewandowski? And then Jonathan David, really interesting option in the market. Where do you think he's gonna end up? I wait for your comments, guys. As always, remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.